My worship is my weapon. This is how I win my battles. Hey, this is how I win, win, win. This is how I win. Come on. The smoke of your worship, really. This is how I win. First it was fragrant, come on, and
All
it
this,
turned to fire.
all this song Olori is always singing. I don't.
As
Sometimes I
in,
don't even know where to even start. I don't. I don't even
Uh-huh.
know whether we don't even know what the song is. Neither do we know what the voice is. It's just all just get.
Why in this group hating it so much? I
It's
don't
not
know.
hating. No, we tell the truth.
I don't
People that are
know.
in fact, you are your greatest friends because at least we will tell you how it is. We won't
Okay.
want to get-
I thank God that man will be God. Because the God that I'm singing to is helping my vocal strength.
You thank God that man no be parent because they'll say it's strategy.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hey.
Anyway, welcome to another episode of the blackest of the blackest of the blackest bra. Awoo.
I will.
FFA. Anyway, I'm Olori.
I am Eka.
and I am FA.
Okay. Anyway, I wanted to start with a different gist. I was watching your view this week, and they were talking about. I think some guy had posted a video. This is a gist story, by the way. I have posted a video about someone sent, like, you know how you're traveling from Nigeria to the abroad, and someone says, "Oh, help me carry something."
Okay, yeah, so
Yeah, and then I forget what it was, like maybe like food stuff, maybe. And then when he opened it, he saw drugs, and he was going to either Dubai, one of those countries where if they catch you, it's death. There's no two more talks there. And one guy called in. Well, two people called in. One guy called in and said that I think he just came out of a 15-year jail term for carrying drugs.
Okay.
Who gave him the package? It was his brother.
Oh,
And he didn't know what was, inside. Upon getting to the, where the country that he was, I think UK, they were like, bro, you're carrying drugs. He couldn't,
believe
like,
it.
they ask you, did you pack this bag yourself? You've already answered yes. You've already answered yes before. So now saying that, my brother gave me one thing, that's your personal problem.
that's your business.
Personal problem. And that story that came out, one guy, and you can tell that the old man was almost like in tears on this call, right? He said that he's 60, right? He works in the ministry, like, so I think he's a civil servant, but he's like a top person, having rose through the ranks, right? So his son in the UK was getting married. So as per daddy, come and celebrate, with us. So someone that the man takes as maybe like his son or something, give him a book, and the father took his his book. What can be inside? A laminated book. So he got to the UK and went past it, as in he left the airport. The son picked him up. On getting home, they're like, let's just see what is in this book. That when they found drugs inside. So if they have caught the man in the airport, how would he explain why he's carrying drugs? The father was in tears because he was like, I'm 60. All I've worked for. Do you get what I'm saying? Now that I'm meant to be in my enjoying,
just going for son's wedding and relaxing.
I would have been in prison in the UK for drugs. Who will believe me that I did not carry the drugs? Like, imagine the headlines in Nigeria, PAMSEC, or top ministry of wanting person found in UK with drugs. That he has fought so hard for his name, that for honor that he doesn't know about, so that be the reason why, all he has worked for.
Wait, sorry, where did they find it? They found it
at home. When he got to the UK, he was able to go to security without any finding. And then he now got, so that was him saying that if they have caught me in the airport,
right. No, that is how he won't even go for his son's wedding. He will
Thank
not be in
you.
prison.
Thank
The
you.
wedding will scatter.
Thank you.
Because
Thank you.
how will you be doing wedding? Your father is doing prison case.
Thank you.
God.
And depending on how the girls' in-laws are, they say, so I'm married into a drug family. So the man was in tears that someone can open their eyes and do this to me. after
So,
at my old age.
hey.
Then one other girl, she said her mother, right, said that, oh, my friend's son is going to be transiting through Dubai and she wants to give him something. Since you are going to Dubai, help us carry the thing. What was it? Just basic Ankara, folded wrapper that she wants to give her son to sew the cloth of one thing, right? The girl met the woman in the airport in Lagos, took the Ankara, put it in her hand luggage because she had already checked in. The girl got to Dubai. They kept flagging the bag. She was like, I have nothing in this bag. What is, why is it, as in she was in the airport in Dubai for 3 hours. They searched, nothing was found. She got to her hotel room because the man was like, okay, I'm coming tomorrow to pick up the package. So because they've scattered her bag in the searching, she now tried to bring out the wrapper and refold it for the guy. As she opened the wrapper, like how you like dust wrapper first before you start folding, she found 10 credit cards in the wrapper. She now took the cards out and gave the man, as in she didn't meet the man. She said that, okay, come to the front desk, I will give them the package for you. But she hid to see the guy's face that will come and collect the package. So the man did not ask her any questions because, of course, the credit cards are no longer in the wrapper. So when she now got back to Nigeria, the mom's friend asked her that did you see any designs that we put inside the wrapper, to the tailor, the style that we're trying to go for? Mommy, I didn't see
I didn't even open
anything
the
inside
wrapper.
that I don't know, and they freed it for her because how will you now explain that? So that means the mother was in the know of what the package. How will she explain being caught with 10 credit cards in the airport? How? That have that and not have your name. Just the card number. How will you explain that? Why do you have 10 credit cards? Even having someone else's passport in the airport is a problem that isn't traveling with you physically. So I said that to say that these are all family, as it's not a stranger. It's your brother, someone that you hold close to you, your friend, your mother's friend. As in, imagine the mother's friend, your friend's daughter.
You want to put her in trouble like this?
And not that the girl lives in Dubai, she's only going for holiday and coming back. So imagine
she understand. So
holiday.
She'll not get stuck there. Hey.
So I'm like, human beings, when they say human beings are wicked or blaming devil, it's not devil, it's us.
It's not devil.
Imagine someone doing 15 years for his brother's crime. And of course, African families are begged. The man was like, they would ask him to forgive, but how do you forgive that? That's what the man said.
They'll say family is family. What is family here now?
That how do you forgive? Like, and that's a fair question. How do you forgive that kind of crime? Where do you want to start from? I spent 15 years of my life, 15 years of my life in a jail cell for a crime that I did not commit. It's even lucky that it was in the UK that they caught him, not Thailand.
Oh yes, so that they won't even see you again.
They don't do stories. Death. It's not even too much talks. Let's just kill you, as in since you just be a drug carrier. Wonderful. So like to me, the story, the takeaway points in that show was that please, if you can courier your stuff or do cargo, please cargo it. Don't put somebody else in a difficult
Oh my God.
Don't.
If you want to send somebody to bring something from you from your brother, maybe give them the money, let them buy it themselves, so that they know. You get what I'm saying? Because because I was watching one show on TV, even like how people say, oh, bring diabetic drugs for my mother or something, right? The issue there is that I've seen cases where they've packed the thing in like a drug container, but when they tested the pills, it was a banned substance. You get what I'm saying? Not the pill that was meant to be in the bottle. So, but you don't know that, and they sealed it like a regular medicine kidney. So if you're not the one that's going to go and buy it from the pharmacy yourself, let everybody ship it by DHL, please. Avoid stories that move the abdomen.
Just small help. Just small help.
And you don't even think about what the person can go through in that ordeal. Many people are willing to carry this thing for you for a fee. I'm not saying that it's good. Why now make
Yeah.
an unsuspecting family member? In fact, another one even happened. Another guy even called in that the man is with him in Dublin. There, the man's wife is in Nigeria. So she said, please give my husband these provisions, right? When you get to Dublin. So as the guy got to the airport, his bag was overweight, right? So he now told maybe the family friend behind that, please carry this one's back because there's no space in the bag. So he got to Dublin, the family friend got home. He now called and said, uncle, do you but you are aware of what your friend gave you? Because we've opened the package now, and what we're seeing there is drugs. And the man called the friend one time that, bro, is this what you planned for me? Or God, after that call, or God didn't pick up call again. No. So my people know what they are doing, and you're willing to open your eyes and put somebody in kind of predicament. Like you and devil now, who is better?
And they'll do it with strong mind, though.
As in,
give you without flinching an eyelid. They will just.
I remember one time I was young in the airport, so I didn't have extra luggages. One woman now told me to carry her box, and you know when you're young, you're naive and everything. When I got to London, my mother told me that I should never try that. Like, because she was like, "Oh, that and if you think about, I mean, maybe the thing is, this thing happens to so many people. So luckily for me, the woman, there was nothing there because when I got to the Kini, nobody called me to check my box or whatever. But basically, they put my name on her tag, so I took it like it was my box because I'm helping someone. My mom was like, "Look, you cannot be helping people anyhow. It's not your auntie. Even if it's your auntie self, like you can't." And I was like, "Okay, sorry," but it's like these things happen. And I even know a family member, the same thing happened. Like my mom told the person that, look, before you travel, check, like something is telling me that something is off somewhere. So check. And it was the person's friend. And the person called the person that put the stuff and was like, what? Like, why did you do this? I don't know. I don't even know what people do. But like, check what somebody is sending. My mom, she will tell you, I have excess luggage. That's what she always tells me. Like, I can't carry it. Because this thing has put so many people in jail. And it's like, you don't know what somebody's giving you.
It's so bad.
And again, I said the enemy, all these enemies is in the household. It's not a third party. It's not your colleague at work. It's someone you know close to you. So please, I guess, be careful. Be careful. That's all I have to say.
Even when you're packing stuff, like don't allow anybody enter that room. Just pack, if you're in it or whatever, just pack, lock your box, and then you know where you're going to.
Because the airport people have probably heard that story many times. I didn't pack the bag. It was my uncle that put it. I don't, bro. Because they always ask you at the counter, can you confirm to us that you packed the bag by yourself? You will say yes. When they're now searching you, you're not saying that my cousin said, my brother said. Let's avoid stories that move the soul. Or I said, give them the money to buy it, because if I'm buying something from Apple.com and it comes to my house, I'm sure where it came from. Even now, I said, we have to fear some. So I have to open it.
Yes, one time, Olori, I told Olori to pick something for me. Olori said she wants to open it.
Yeah, it's true. and it came from a shop. It came from a shop. You get what I'm saying? But just in case the people that in my village wants to get me, so I have to be, ahead of them in the business. It's true. Because anything can happen. I didn't know that they can, because I think it was like clothing items, right? So it's hard to hide things there. But as this guy has told us now, right? In a book, they just put a laminated covering on the book and hid the drugs between the laminate and the book cover. Can you imagine? So please be guided in this life, because me and Jill, we don't really work together. We really don't. Anyway, let's move to BBN. I would like people give us maybe Efe or Eka, who wants to give us the setting? Angel versus, what's the boy's name again? Is it Sammy, Emma? What's that? What's the boy's name? Sorry, Sammy. Yes. Can someone give us the context, please?
I'll allow my Ibu senior, please.
You will allow, okay? See, because me, my own, I will not give the story in a fair manner. I'll give it in a Basbos manner.
Okay, give your
Look,
own. Me, I'll give my own. Let's do it like
so
that.
basically, let me try to give the real story. Basically, from what, because I didn't see the Genesis video of I just saw the fight.
Oh, okay.
But when I went
Mm.
to go and now try to read up, I now saw, okay, I now put two and two together and made my own opinion. So it might not be as accurate, but I do apologize. But that what happened was that they were doing truth or dare. This truth or dare
Yeah.
is becoming a problem. They were doing truth or dare, and then our girl, my girl from my state, Angel, now was dead, I guess, to kiss the new guy called KV, I believe. Is it KV? Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
So the keys was like a lot. It was a lot for Sammy to take because I think her and Sammy are, I don't even know what they are. They are like close
They're
friends.
nothing. They just
No,
connected.
I just wanted to just help him by saying they are close friends or close partners in the house. So like
Mm.
obviously they kissed Angel kissed KV, and I think she also touched his like one of the dares. Like there, I think there was a kiss, and then there was a touching of the middle man inside the two legs. So that's what she now did, though. And then I think the guy I think he first moved his face because he was irritated, like pissed off by it. But then I
Mm.
think it now got really hot that he now came to tell her that, like, say that that why would she go and be kissing somebody, a new guy for that matter, like that, and all that kind of thing. So he got pissed off by what she had done with the new guy. And that is
Mm.
what now caused fight and back and forth. And Angel said he was body shaming her. Like in the fighting, I was hearing him saying that he like she's not even his spec. She now said, leave me
Yeah.
alone. She now
Go
said
and
she's
find it
not with
back.
him. She cannot, she like she's not with him, so she
Hmm?
cannot even she doesn't know why he's pissed off with her. So that is
Yeah.
what I gathered, though. Why I say my own is going to be one-sided, because I stand with Angel, knowing fully well that she's not his girlfriend. Like,
Mhm.
neither did they say they're in an exclusive relationship. So this is two and
Exactly.
a half weeks into the house, being in the house. So me, I don't understand why Baba got pissed off.
I don't even know how old Sammy is because it's just like, to be honest, I don't even care about how old he is. But my thing is, like she said, like you're not even exclusive. You've not asked this girl out. You've not. I don't know what they do in the night. I don't really watch the night thing, so I don't know.
No,
But
I
it's like
think he has. Well, like I think they have been sleeping on the same bed, or
same
I
bed.
don't know,
Okay.
since the beginning. I think, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean anything, does it? And Angel said that. Angel said that she even kissed Cave herself, believing that, okay, the other guys that have been in the house, maybe you know them, they are your guys now, so that you won't. She
Yeah.
considered his feelings that, okay, let her kiss new guy, because the
Mm-hmm.
older guys you
Wait,
might
sorry,
say,
sorry, sorry. Say that. Sorry, just to recap that. So
uh
she was
so
trying to be considerate.
So I
Yeah.
think, because from what I heard, I think why Money was saying that, she said that in the kitchen that she even kissed Kev herself so that it won't be like Oga will now be pissed off because she's kissing somebody he knows. He was then pissed off that, why are you kissing somebody that just came?
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
So
okay,
I think there was, like, she thought she was doing him a favor. He thought what she did was wrong because he's a new guy.
Mm.
okay, okay, okay.
Hmm.
Efe, you're going to give us your own
No, my,
perspective.
my own take on it was because I mean, what made me laugh was when Angel was like, "It's the laughing for me," because everybody was laughing.
Razine, she was like, it's a massive laughing for me. And she
It's the
also
laughing
said,
because
it's the
everybody was laughing.
audacity.
So basically, my own take was like, okay, if I was there, because I was telling Eka, I was like, if I was there, anyway, I always laugh. I'm like, I would have laughed, yeah. But at the end of the day, Angel, I mean, we saw how this girl entered. Angel has told you, like, she's an open book. She has told you that this is who I am, this is how I live my life. So I don't understand why Sammy was getting like upset. That was my own thing. Like, why are you angry? This girl is not your girlfriend. She's not, like, you're just in the house together. You
Sorry, let
know
me
her. I'm sure you
clarify.
guys.
What did she communicate? But sorry, are you guys
No, I'm
defending
saying
her on the basis of they were not exclusive, or did she say that I'm for the street? So So don't love up.
Well,
As in, what did she communicate? That's what I'm trying to
Well,
clarify
that's
there.
in when they were fighting. She was like that. I will f whoever I want to f. I can even f because the guy was like, "You can't f Big Brother now since you can f anybody." So she was like, "Yes, I can even f Big Brother." So basically, she was just like,
Okay.
"Look," and also in the house, I think there were a few things she opened up to the housemates about different things like her upbringing. I think her mother had her at 15, her grandmother had her mother at 15.
Wow.
So she's had
Mm,
her childhood upbringing is kind of weird, you know. So she was shy, and I know they have gist shy, like they talk. Like I see some gossip blogs where they people that have time to be watching it for 24. Me, I don't have that time, but people that watch it like 24/7, they brought out some gist that she has told them and stuff. But I'm just saying the way I mean, with all due respect, with the way she entered the house, it was like I'm here to show myself even though she hasn't really been showing herself. To be honest, I think she's even been more covered than I expected. But I'm saying she's an open book. She's somebody who's she's a free spirit. So you can't come and box somebody who's a free spirit, whether free spirit is sexual or anyhow. So for Sammy to now come and get upset, it's like, why are you angry? I mean, I don't
Okay,
understand.
so can I play my devil's advocate here? Because
mhm.
I've not been following because I didn't even know the boy's name himself. But so they've been forming, I guess, I don't know, some closeness in the house. They're sleeping on the
Yeah.
same bed together. I don't think that it is realistic to say why is he angry. Like I think
Hmm.
that the argument, in my opinion, I think that the argument can be that to me, I think he's right to be angry. If you're going close to somebody, I feel like it's normal to have to feel territorial. Where I
Hmm.
feel like the anger has to, calm down is on the fact that the contract that you're working with, right?
Hmm.
But that he doesn't have the right to be angry. I don't think that I agree.
But he
Um,
doesn't. Oh, he doesn't, because even based on the argument they were having back and forth, you can tell that him and Angel, they've not had that kind of conversation of he just told her I like you, and she's like, okay, me too. Like, I mean, we can be friends, whatever. But they've not had, according to the back and forth that they were having. And then for him to not, well, to be honest, I feel like when guys don't like you, they will say you're not even my type or whatever. But like, even insulting her in that way, whether you care about her or whatever, you can't come and tell her, oh, you're not even, something like, oh,
No, he even said that. He even when
it's his fault.
he was
Yeah.
telling White Money that she's supposed to have class now. So
she's supposed
Uh-huh.
to have
I'm trying to understand if he's the classy one and her kissing cake. My own issue is that it was a game. It's not as if she went up to go and be kissing
Yes,
somebody.
randomly.
no, my own point is for her to even try to be considerate on the point of I'm going to kiss a certain kind of person and not this other kind of person to protect your feelings. I feel like we may not have had a contract, but
Mm.
even you in trying to do that, do you get what I'm saying? Understand that there is some level of
Because
um
Sammy is a cry baby. You go and
oh
cry
he
now.
oh he
So
oh he
let
he
her.
cries a lot.
No, he don't. Let me not say he cries a lot, but there's one clip I was seeing that he was crying. I don't know what he was crying about. I don't. The guy itself confuses me. I don't understand.
Yeah, he's not stable. He's just up and down, up and down.
Okay. I mean, to me, I don't disagree in the sense of, if we don't have your contract, we don't have your contract. It is what it is. Check it up
Mhm.
to the streets. But I think he
Mm.
has a right to get angry though. But maybe not to the extent. And I think men
No,
say
I
that,
think he has the right to get jealous,
yeah,
but
jealous.
not
Yeah, thank
angry
you.
to the
Thank
point where
you.
you start fighting with her. Because what is she to
Yes.
you? Do you own me?
Yeah.
She
Thank
has
you.
come like you're telling her that, oh, you're jumping from everyone guy. Like maybe that is her game plan. Leave her
Mm-hmm.
alone because she has given you face now and a time of day. Like if do
Most.
you know what's
Mm-hmm.
pissing me off? Because if it is a guy now that is doing this thing now,
Mm-hmm.
they'll say he's a bad guy. He's moving from
Exactly.
one girl to the other. Leave her. Ah,
And that's the
Yeah,
thing, like,
yeah. Go on. Sorry.
yeah, what I say is because with this whole Angel, because in general, I feel like we see Angel as a bad girl. Like in general, that's the perception that we
mm,
have of her. Ah, bad girl. This one is she's just living her life. She's on the street. She wants to have fun. And I see this happen in real life where somebody's on the street. And like I said, Angel is an open book. Like she's honest about who she is. Because some people, they can hide that part of them. But this person has said, look, this is what I like. This is who I am. This is how I. And she's even said some things about the story of her life, how she was born, the kind of family she's coming from. You will not see someone like that you will now go and catch feelings. And do you think people will change in 1 day or in 2 weeks? Like you're in the Big Brother house and you think the girl will just change in 2 weeks? Like I feel like people need to know, if you can't handle someone like that, don't even try to like the person. Just be friends with them. Because I see it happen so many times where people, it goes both ways, men or women, and you're like, oh, I like him, I like her. Okay, can you handle who she is? Can you handle who he is? Like, can you handle all those extra things? And if you can't, just obviously get upset. Just stick to
No,
the
but
people
to your
that.
point about can you handle, you can, that's a relationship conversation, right? Like if
Exactly.
you are not
Like,
in a relationship, then there's no can you
why
Yeah,
are
but
you
handle.
that's what,
having
but
that
why would
conversation?
you even be jealous? Like, what, me, if I like somebody, like, okay, why would you be? My thing is
No,
not even
I
catch
think
feelings. Whether in
jealousy
a relationship,
is like I don't know that it's that easy to say don't catch feelings. Do you get what I'm
No,
saying?
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like everyone is okay to go with the flow until there's competition. Do you get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Like until like I'm not like he was also fine with this vagueness or whatever they were doing until he feels like okay maybe another guy is moving. As it's always that way. If I think I'm the I'm the only one, then maybe I'm not too fussed about the definition. But once you now throw the card like oh I'm not even your girlfriend or I'm not even then I'm like okay can we define or do we move on?
Mm,
So I
yeah,
think like there's a natural jealousy that I think
yeah, I get
is
you.
is normal when you're sharing your time and space with
Yeah, I think
somebody.
he likes her.
Yeah.
So obviously he likes her beyond this thing they're doing. But then in order to just allow it to happen the way she wants it to happen, he has decided to allow it. But then it's like this one just choked him too much that he
Yeah, that what
busted
I'm
out.
saying.
Because I don't think it's even about this KV that she kissed. I think it has been building up and he just let it out now. Like But
that's my
anyway,
point.
yeah, last he went
Because I mean, too many people are constantly
he
saying, "Oh,
went
this
to go
person."
and say sorry, Sha. So all
Oh,
this
Yeah,
one
he
that
oh
he
he
did.
apologized.
I
But
am
the one
sure
thing,
he did because I was waiting. I said, oh, this one is doing this night. Tomorrow night, you go and beg the girl.
the one that
Hmm.
I think for me, where I had a strong reaction was I guess let's talk about what is considered slut shaming. I think like that's where I wanted to go with this conversation because
yeah,
if you've because I think what we were trying to go or argue about was if you've come out to say this I'm an ashy, right? Or like
yeah,
let me rephrase my wording. You're a bit more liberal in the sexual sphere, right?
yeah,
And someone calls you that. Are they
yeah.
slut shaming? Are they slut shaming
That's
you? Do you get what I'm
the
saying?
thing.
Hmm. That's a
Or
good
is it
question. I
just
don't know.
when? Because to me, I feel like if you come out and you've said, I'm a slut, and someone
Yeah,
calls you a slut, I don't see what the fight there, is.
yeah, it is.
Where I see this slut shaming is in the sense of, um, like I consider slut shaming, to be you're trying to deter from a major issue. So
Mm,
let's say, you know, a husband slaps his wife, right? Instead of
Hmm.
focusing on the domestic violence, we're not focusing on why would a married woman wear that kind of clothes to a party?
mm,
That's
Hmm.
why he slapped
mm,
her.
mm, mm,
I'm like, that's
mm.
irrelevant to the slap that was given. Do you get what I'm saying? Or a
Hmm.
case where a guy does X and we say, bad for the girls. A girl does the same thing and we're like, oh, you are a slut, right? Is the double
Yeah,
standard or are you trying to use that to distract from the key issue? But many women these days are saying that this is who I am. And so if they call you that, maybe
yeah,
the word slut is harsh, but if you say
Mm.
that I am I have multiple partners, I do,
yeah.
and they call
Or
you
you're on
that,
the street.
oh yeah, or you're on the streets and they say, okay, you're a girl of the streets.
Yeah.
Like that's what you call yourself. So fine
Yes,
next.
exactly.
So I think there has to be because for me, these girls seem to have owned that I can F anybody in the world, right?
Yeah.
So if they call you a name that aligns to that, I don't know that you can call it slut shaming.
Slut
Now,
shaming.
where I think what I thought was the slut shaming was the fact of you making it seem like she's unclassy for kissing other people. But if other guys have probably done that, because in this their truth or dare, I guess thing,
They're all doing
they're
things.
all doing things. Do you get what I'm saying? And the guys don't tend to be looked down upon. Do you get what I'm saying? For either kissing or
Yeah.
collecting the kiss. Do you get what I'm saying? So why are they not considered unclassy? Or even the guy that kissed her, why didn't they consider the guy to be unclassy for kissing someone that he just met? Do you get what I'm saying?
Is a
So
game.
it's the double standardness that I feel
Uh,
like is not shaming. But if they're calling you what you call yourself, I'm like,
And
sis.
I don't think. Yeah.
but what did she call herself though? Did she say she's a slut?
You don't have to
I
say it. It's
don't
your
believe
actual
she
No,
has
no,
choice.
no,
used
no.
that
But
word.
then, why I'm saying that, why I'm saying it, and I'm using that word is that is she sleeping with people for money?
We don't know.
No,
No.
but
No,
slut
I'm saying
shaming
no.
is not only for money though.
No, no,
I
what
don't
I'm
think it's
saying is
only
that,
yeah.
yeah, I'm generally saying that when you say the word slut,
Mhm.
Mm.
slut, is it not a shower?
Yeah.
Not really.
Uh-huh.
Is it?
No,
Not
no,
an
no,
Or
no, no,
it
no,
issue.
no, no, no,
was?
no, 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 no,
It
no. It's
was.
not like
Promiscuous. Like,
it's
was very.
promiscuous. Yeah, you
Oh,
have
right.
multiple
Okay.
partners either for a fee or for
Oh, okay,
our
Yeah,
okay.
and
vibes.
I've
I also
just
think
checked. A woman
when a
who
woman
has many
enjoys sex,
casual sexual
Yeah,
partners.
yeah, that's
Okay,
yeah,
okay, okay, okay.
exactly.
So yeah, it's
Yeah.
not what I'm saying. Okay, so it's not like they are saying you're an ashy. Okay, so
so yeah. So once a woman is very
uh,
sexually content and expressive, most people
yeah,
will
yeah,
say she.
yeah. She's a slut. Okay, what's the
But
term
my
for the
thing
man?
is, yeah,
Because this one
me,
they say is woman. What's the term for the man
say man,
now?
everybody's a slut. We're all slutting.
Sorry.
Because
I
you
don't
remember,
know.
it's a double standard for me, honestly. Because I remember
Yes.
the whole Erica and Kidwaya thing, right?
Mm,
Mm,
Kid was an active participant in all
but it was
the
Erica.
lobbying
Oh.
up, but Erica took the brunt of the backlash. That
Mm,
who are you? He would dump you when you leave the house. Like
mm,
you're trying to key into the money. Once you want it, I'm like, this kid never turned down an advance. He never
mm.
mm-hmm.
turned
No,
down.
he was part of it and he advanced to
I'm
the
saying, and
advance.
he advanced the advance to where we now found out that there was actually a sex scene in the
Mm.
well, according to the I guess the
Yeah.
reunion show maybe, right?
Mm,
So I just feel like women just like it's ridiculous. Really, like it's
mm.
ridiculous.
No, we can't do anything that is not good or
Because
that is
all these
considered not
promiscuous
good.
men, the other person on the other end of the transaction is a woman. So I don't understand. Like, how is it okay for you to be promiscuous as a man, but you're sleeping with other you need
Yeah.
women to get this title. So how come as in, it just makes no sense. But for some reason, like you that have slept with like the whole of Lagos now, right?
Yeah.
But you now want your wife to be chased. The reason why I heard that many women reduce their body counts. Two seems to be
Yeah.
the max
uh,
that women
let me
would
even
admit
tell you.
to.
Let me even say a personal story. So there was this guy. And we were talking about body count. And then Oga told me that he has slept with over 200 women. I said, no, wow. Anyways, it was my own body count. I'm like, look, my own is not even up to a quarter, or even, I think my own is like 0 point. Well, not 0 point something. And the guy, do you know this guy got upset? Like, how can you? I was like, Oga, wait. 200. And then compare it to my own that is less than 10. And you're now telling me that what happened. But I feel like men, I don't know what it is with
It's the
some men. Because
audacity for me. It's the
that's it. Thank you.
audacity.
It's the audacity
Wait. Sorry, he was upset that what?
that me, my own body count was like, he was like, oh, it should be like 2. I'm like, 2 for what? It's like 200.
Okay, because
Do you get
he's your
exactly? And
this
then
in
me,
police of body count.
do you get? And because the person knew I was talking to somebody at the time, and the person was like that,
Mm.
oh, that why would you even go inside this guy's car? I'm like, Kilodi now. What's going on? You have slept with 200 women. I cannot enter somebody. I cannot have conversations like you get. And he was like, no, that women kiniko, they should not do this. That, oh, if you're my sister. I'm like, well, first of all, I'm not your sister. Secondly, I'm sure you don't even know your
That's
sister's body
true.
count.
That's
So
true.
do you get? It's like, don't
You
come and
don't
be
know.
telling me rubbish. As
No,
in,
but then
he probably doesn't know.
that's the whole topic. I believe this body count topic. I believe we should talk about it because,
Like when a woman is
like,
sexually
why I
expressive,
say this body count thing is a whole topic is that anybody who dares open their mouth to ask me what is your body count, the answer I'll give you, I'll say, Look, how many days in a year? 365 times
you
it
get
by 2 times how old I am. That is my body count.
Oh,
Go
wait,
and
okay,
die there.
hold up.
No, do you know why?
Let me yes, please go. Yeah.
Because I don't see the validity of this body count question. What does it do for anybody? Why do people do it? And then they now say, oh, a lot of people will even say, no, I'm not trying to judge you, but what's your body count? Why are you
they
now
will
asking?
still judge
Why are you
you.
I'm
asking?
not
Like,
trying
I'm
to
not.
judge.
Yeah, why are you asking? Why is it important? Look at the person as of now. Look at who the
Mm-hmm.
person is and understand, work with the person of per time now. Okay, let's say the person say I can't remember my body count. Let's say the person say their body count is 500. So you will now leave the person. And I hate it when a guy asks because most of them they have
Wait
traveled
more.
far along.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Their body count doesn't even have number again. It's not good now. Then you not be expecting something that you can give. If the guy, like, if it's the guy, if he was talking to said my body count is 5, and then if he said her own
Yes.
was around the same number, hey, then we can have a conversation there. But your own is 200 there, and you're now saying that if you were my sister, if you're mad. Even himself, you should have asked him if you were my brother, I would have been embarrassed.
Don't mind him.
I mean,
People should
I
stop
have
it.
because my thing. I don't know whether we should take this as a gist in the next episode, like a quick one. Because my opinion is that I feel if this is a person that I'm looking at from like a serious standpoint, right?
Mm.
And they ask me that question, I feel like I should tell them the truth because I think that if it's an issue for you, right? I want to know
Yes.
now so that we can go our separate ways versus us getting married. Then you now
Mm.
find that
Exactly.
maybe from like play like, oh honey, it's like 20, and then you now start giving me side eye in the marriage after 2 kids.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
why are
so
we
It's
discussing that in
important.
marriage, to be honest? Why are we discussing that when we finish marrying?
no, but it may
No, before.
it may come up and you may lose guard. So I'm just saying that like this because to me this info has already happened. You
Uh-huh.
get what I'm saying? It's already an existing fact.
Mm,
What your number is, whether it's 25, 8 is
mm-hmm,
established. So I'm saying
mm-hmm.
that should it peradventure because one guy told me, this should be a gist. This should be a gist.
It should
It
be
should
a
be a
whole
gist
topic. Do
in
you
the
know why I'm
next
saying that?
episode.
Because
Yeah.
me, I feel whether you slept, if you slept with 200 people or you
Mm.
slept with
Mm-hmm.
one person 1,000 times,
Mm.
you were still sleeping. You were
Exactly.
sleeping. The only thing is that different chemicals are mixing compared to one chemical, but you were still
Mm.
sleeping.
I don't think the
So
number of times. I don't think men care about the number of times.
it's the
I
number
don't
of
think.
people.
Yeah, I
How
don't think
many
they care
partners?
about. Yeah, I don't think they care because to your point, it can be one person that you were doing it 3 days a week. Sorry, three
Yeah.
times a day for a whole
Mm-hmm.
year,
Mm-hmm.
versus one girl that had 3 guys and it was once.
Yeah.
You know, throughout the year. The girl
Okay.
that has
I
3 guys in the year will be looked out as
as she's
Yeah.
yeah.
because the thing apparently affects because it's like different people, different,
Yeah.
entries and outlets,
I don't
all
think
those
they
kind
care
of things.
about the chemistry. I think it's an ego
Yeah.
thing that
No,
my
I'm
It's
not even
not
talking
girl,
about.
definitely that's it.
Oh, okay.
yeah, that
Now
my
my
That's
own
the
is
thing.
my
has
own
been
is that
transformed.
one
And that's
person
why
that
men have side chicks and like the main wife. The side chick probably has like 200 body count. So you're like, this one is bonge. This one is the,
I get. No,
Then
I
the wife will not
understand.
like, yeah.
Yeah, I
Because it's like they don't
understand.
want
That
you to
makes sense.
compete with them on that level of, oh, I'm very explore, like I want to explore, I'm very ambitious in my sexual life. So it's like you must
Okay,
be a certain way. It's like, oh god,
okay
no,
now.
we are the same
No
on the streets.
problem. But then what is the number? Because it's like there's now a standard for women, but men don't have a standard.
Don't mind it.
This is what it is. Because now if one person says 200 and then the lady says her own is 0.0000 percentage of that the guy's own, and he's pissed off. So what is
Oh.
the standard that a guy is looking for a
Two,
lady?
he wants to hear that the one being the guy that you just left, and
And
two
then the
Yes.
second
being him.
one being,
So he
oh my,
to be
okay,
him.
yeah.
That is basically what I've heard
Oh,
on the
God.
streets.
You know that there are different ways of this thing happening. Oh, it's not only through the front. Huh. So are
Exactly.
they asking of body count as in the whole body?
That's a
Or
Body.
fair question. Does oral
I'm
count
just
in the
asking,
count?
oral,
I don't
oh,
think oral
backyard,
counts.
oh,
I don't think oral counts. I think, and I'm not a guy.
Even
Maybe I'll ask a guy this, but I think their count is on the frontal or backwards
collection.
access.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think
yeah.
oral or other things are considered.
Then we need to factor in LGBTQ because some people are sleeping with men. It's true. Some people are sleeping with men and women. So we're asking body count. Like, I
Is it
mean,
for men and women? Exactly. There are many intricacies to it
like,
now. Oh,
You have to specify what is your body count for both men and women that you have
okay
been
now.
with.
Okay now. We go hear 'em.
let's know what we're working with.
Then she will now say, I am a virgin because she has not had a
Exactly.
penetration. So
No,
what
but
are you
I
going to
think
say?
men look at that favorably though. Like,
No, no.
yeah,
The favorably that what? I'm a virgin.
that because that there's no
Ah,
penetration. No, I don't. There's no,
there's no
let's
penetration.
take this as a
Ah,
this to the next. Let's so that we can
oh,
really get
hey,
into it. So that we
I
can really
tell
get
you what
into
I've
it.
heard.
So that we can really get into it. Yeah, it's
Peace
been
out.
real. It's been real.
Bye.